we please call the captains for the Sydney Sirens and Melbourne Ducks to please make their way forward for a ceremonial puck drop. Let's make some noise at hockey time!
Finals here at O'Brien Icehouse Arena in Melbourne, Australia. We are Sportscast Australia. I am Andrew McDougall. Thank you for joining us. And to kickstart the finals weekend here at O'Brien Icehouse Arena, we have an exhibition game between the Melbourne Ducks, who will be entering the competition for the 2025-2026 season, and the Sydney Sirens, who just missed out on qualifying in the top four for the final series this weekend. So it should be a good test for both teams, and they'll be looking to finish their campaigns in strong fashion. The Sydney Sirens, who had a good season despite missing out on the finals series, were the best power play team in the competition as well, scoring 20 power play goals this season, led by number 3 Sarah Edney, who's been outstanding once again for the Sydney Sirens this season. For the Melbourne Ducks, it was all about building into this season ahead of next season when they enter the competition proper. And despite the results that the Ducks have faced this season, there has been some shining lights throughout the roster. Starting in net for the Melbourne Ducks is Jade Davis-Tope and Naoka Wellard for the Sydney Sirens, as we have the puck dropped for the opening period between the Ducks and the Sirens. The Sirens in their defensive end looking to exit that zone. It is cut off by Nasoner. Now the Ducks, just pressured by Edney there for the Sirens. Now the Ducks, they exit their zone. They take the red line, they dump it in. Edney, though, gets back defensively for the Sirens. And the Sirens will go down that left wing. Carson. Just looking down that right-hand side, or the left-hand side for the Ducks. Couldn't get onto it. Now the Sirens have it in behind Davis-Tope. But Carson does well. And just chips it forward. Prosick trying to get on the end of that pass. Can't. Brunt is there defensively for the Sirens. Just played that along the boards. And a pass for a neutral zone, and Badui couldn't quite get onto it. Cameron now gets back for the Ducks. Brunt for the Sirens. Once again, the Ducks just fanned on that was Cameron. Now there's a battle along the boards. Roberts. This goes D to Arps. Arps now looking to clear the zone. Can't, they do now. Brunt now collects it in the neutral zone. At the red line, just backhands it in. And Brunt will go off for a change. Newmark now for the Sirens, jumping up to try and keep it in. Kenyon now finds Newmark down in the corner. Newmark with time, fires a shot on, that goes off the side netting. There's a battle below. Newmark has it again, trying to get it in front, feeds it in front towards the blue line. Arps just spins and just fires that one down into the corner. Newmark now just plays it behind Davis-Tope. And the Ducks able to clear. So the first real meaningful opportunity in the game come through Newmark. Arps now, terrific hands. Backhands out in through the neutral zone, finds Newmark. He takes the red line, now the blue line, just chips it in towards Davis-Tope. But the Ducks able to gather. They'll go back the other way. Cashin gets worried off it. Now the Sirens. Just looking at chip and chase. Horvat that was for the Sirens. Now the Ducks. But once again, Edney gets back there, as she has done all season for the Sirens. Defensively, it's just a little chip in towards Davis Tope, and Davis Tope was forced into a save. Horvat now for the Sirens, with that far side. For the Ducks, though, they play it off the boards, but there's no one there now. A misplaced pass, and the Ducks now able to get forward. But a good body check there from Herring. Now the Sirens through Edney. Backhand pass on the boards finds Bikini. Bikini now finds Herring. And there's a battle near the red line. Both teams trying to dig away at it. The Ducks do now. Badui just cuts that pass off. But Parrington was looking to get on the end of it. Now Gallagher does well, Gallagher. Now the Ducks down that left-hand side. Once again, the Sirens, though, do a great job. Front finds Badui. Now the Sirens are just regrouped. They just chip it along that right-hand side, along the boards, but it's cut off by the Ducks. Cameron's there for the Ducks. Badui as well. Kept in at the blue line. Caruso just fires one towards Davis Tope. There's plenty of bodies there. Now the Ducks again. Just looking to clear it. They do. Goes off the glass. Now the Ducks have numbers. Later forward, Prosek now just the puck caught in between the skates. Just couldn't get a clear handle on the puck. Parrington now with speed takes the blue line. Just fires one on goal. And Wellard quite comfortably gloves that one. Just under 5 minutes in the first stoppage in play with that save from Wellard. Face off, left of Wellard. Bit of a scramble. The puck comes out to the neutral zone. Now the Sirens, they do well to gain control. A little backhand, good blocker save from Davis Tope. Now Cashin. Thought about backhand it into the neutral zone, but then finds Cameron down in behind Davis Tope. Cameron holds on to it. He's pressured by Borg. Now Newmark has it in the corner. Spins and turns. Now looks up to the blue line. The Sirens keep it in. Now Newmark with a big slap shot. And Davis Tope gloves that one. Starting to get some shots on goal now between these two teams. Edney wins that draw. Kenyon at the blue line. Just chips it over along the boards. Wilkinson's there for the Ducks. Stringer digging away at it. Now Edney does well in the corner. Strong Edney plays it in front. Bikini fires. That goes wide to the left-hand side of Davis Tope. Big opportunity for Bikini in the slot. Bikini now plays it back to the blue line. Kenyon just flicks that one towards Davis Tope. No redirect. Edney tracks that down in the corner. 2-on-1 against Edney there. Players digging away at it. The puck comes out now. And Parrington for the Ducks. Badui cuts that one off. Now the Ducks, they can go forward. There's a 3-on-1. Parrington now takes the blue line. Just tries to get a shot towards Wellard. There's a skate in the way. Now Edney behind the net. Just backhands that one. Looking for Badui. It's cut off. The Ducks keep it in. Now Arps. That pass is cut off. A dangerous opportunity there for the Ducks. Now the Ducks looking to create. Badui. It goes in deep. Ducks, they clear it. It goes out to the neutral zone. The game's starting to open up a little bit here. Good stick from Mendham to take away that opportunity for the Sirens. Schmitz is there. Big body along the glass. We have a whistle. And it looks like the Sydney Sirens will go on the power play, the first power play of the contest. Number 22, Messina sits in the box for the Ducks. He's played well in this first period. Prosic wins that draw. We'll look to clear it for the Ducks. Edney keeps it in, just backhands it down to that far corner. Bikini now behind the net. Finds Brunt, tries to feed it across in front of Davis Tope. No one there. Newmark now. Down to Bikini. Bikini just plays it across the blue paint. Davis Tope pokes at it. Edney now has it at the blue line. Edney just fires a wrist shot towards Davis Tope and scores! Sarah Edney opens up the scoring for the Sydney Sirens. A wrist shot from the blue line through traffic and beats Davis Tope. What a season Sarah Edney has had for the Sydney Sirens once again. Very dangerous all areas of the ice, Sarah Edney. 1-0 Sydney Sirens. Prosic gets it out of the zone, but the Sirens are there to gather. Caruso goes D to D, gets it back now. Caruso just pokes it towards Borg. Harrington cuts that one off. Roberts finds Newmark, who takes the blue line now. Newmark fires towards Davis Tope, who gets down and saves. Big save from Davis Tope. Borg's there in the corner. Harrington for the Ducks, trying to get it out. Arps. Wraps that around. Now the Ducks through Prosic. Finds Parrington. Takes that red line. Now enters the zone. But just offside with the Ducks. There's Rama. Just couldn't hold the line. We have Brunt and Jackwitz. It's a battle. Jackwitz does well. Cashin now just trying to play it along the boards. Puck is held up. Jackwitz pushes it into the centre of the ice. Schmitz takes that one now. The Sirens through Brunt. Enters the zone. Schmitz just fires one towards Davis Tope, but that's blocked by Jackwitz. Now there's a battle along the boards. Arps tries to wrap that around, finds Badui behind the net. Now just cuts back. Schmitz now tries to play it in front. And that is cut off. Now Cashin for the Ducks. Trying to exit the zone. It's held in well by the Sirens. It's getting repeat entries now. The Sirens. It's a battle on that far side. The Ducks now. Jackwitz finally able to get it out. 2-on-1 opportunity. Jackwitz takes the blue line, just fires one towards Wallard, who gets down. It goes off the side of the net, side of the goal. Gallagher's there. Badui for the Sirens, does well defensively. Jackwitz pressuring. Badui just holds up and now gets support. Arps. Schmitz. Now Brunt. Great hands through the neutral zone. Takes that blue line. Goes down below Davis Tope. Still got it, Brunt. Looking for a teammate. The Sirens go to feed it in front. And the Ducks, though, cut that one off. 6 shots on goal for the Sirens, 1 for the Ducks. They go forward here. That goes high and wide. Bikini now, down low, tries to feed it in front. Edney's there. There's a shot that goes through the blue paint. Goes wide of Davis Tope. The Sirens all over the Ducks at the moment. Edney now. with time in the high slot. Tries to get a shot on, but that's cut off. Mendham does well. Good stick lift from Edney. Herring keeps it in at the blue line. Fires it towards the net. That's cut off. Bikini's there. Now Horvat for the Sirens. Bikini's there. Gets another shot. Davis Tote gets down and makes the save. Nine minutes and 7 seconds remaining in the first period. And it's all the Sydney Sirens at the moment. Repeat entries and shots on goal towards Davis Tote. Off the face-off. The Sirens win it, but the Ducks are able to clear. And that'll go down for icing. Off the face-off now. The Sirens, they fire on Davis Tote. There's Newmark. Davis Tote makes a save and holds on. Newmark finds that one. Magoni now. He's got Borg in front. Just goes around Davis Tote. Then tries to fire a shot. Davis Tote is down, gets the pad save. Now Parrington for the Ducks trying to clear it. Goni does well. Now the Ducks finally get it out. Now the Sirens looking to clear. Great pressure from the Ducks over behind the net. Try to feed it to Parrington. Now Cameron up near the blue line. Parrington now fires one towards Wellard. It's in the blue paint and Mendham digging away at it. The puck comes loose and the Ducks score. So the Melbourne Ducks, they level it up. Britt Mendham just working hard in front of Naoka Wellard. The puck, there was a rebound. The puck was loose. Just kept digging away at it. Was able to put it home. It's off a strong forecheck and they level it up 1-1. Badui now for the Sirens. Parrington. There's a battle. Just trying to clear it out again, the Ducks. The Sirens doing well to keep it in. They've got it now. Brunt fires one towards Davis Tote, but it comes off some skates. Goes into the corner. Johnson is there with Parrington for the Ducks. Johnson has it now. Just holds on to it. Plays along the boards, but it's kept in by Roberts. The battle. Roberts for the Sirens. Just gets a stick in. And the Ducks through Johnson able to clear the zone. Now pass is cut off by Stringer. Proset now just plays it to that far side. Looking for Rama. Just cuts back and waits. Newman worried off it behind the net. Schmitz. Caruso. Does well, Caruso. Great hands and defence to attack. Takes the blue line. There goes the cut back in. And looks like Caruso was taken down by Ryland for the Ducks. A tripping call. So the Sirens now will go back on the power play. Terrific hands and speed from Caruso. For the Sydney Sirens, from defence to attack through the neutral zone, drawing the penalty. The Ducks win the draw, but they can't clear it. Now the Sirens, Brunt has time. Just loses the puck there. Bikini gathers in behind the net. Georgia Carson now. Just spins, uses the body well, plays it along the boards. Yates trying to get out of the zone to the Ducks. They do. Now Jackwitz picks up the puck at the red line, takes the blue line. He's got Edney for company. Just cuts back. Jackwitz does well. Able to drop it down low. Pressure seconds off the power play. Edney now down that right wing, takes the red line. Now the blue line with speed. Tried a little cheeky shot at the near post. Davis Tope was having none of it. Got down and saved. .606 remaining in the first period. We are tied at 1-1. Sirens leading the shot count though, 11-3. Shots on goal. Face off to the left of Davis Tope. Bit of a scramble. Now the Ducks take it away. This is Johnson. Trying to get him around Herring. Gets held up on the blue line. Great defensive play. Now Roberts has it. Roberts will skate clear. Down this left wing with speed. Roberts goes a cut back in into the slot. Fires towards Davis Tope and a good right pad save from Davis Tope. Just opened up for Roberts. And the Ducks clear it. There is no icing. It's waved off. Big opportunity for Roberts. Now the Sirens. Horvat. Mendham does well on the blue line. Herring's got it now. She goes D to D. Now Horvat. Tries to play into the slot, but that's cut off by Ducks. Herring now at the blue line collects it. Now goes down low. Spins in behind Davis Tope, looking for a wraparound opportunity. Davis Tope gets down with a good save. The left pad. Horvat got it behind Davis Tope. Now finds Caruso. Herring now fires a shot, looking for a deflection. There's bodies everywhere. The puck's still loose. Caruso fires short side and scores. The puck just bounced off Davis Tope, and Caruso, who's had a strong first period here, found the loose puck on this near side and was able to lift it over the pad of Davis Tope. And the Sirens take the lead once again. They lead 2-1. 4:54 remaining in the first period. Straight off the face-off, Newmark tries a wrist shot towards Davis Tope. Newmark has it now, finds Arps at the blue line. Arps, slap shot towards Davis Tope. That goes wide. The puck comes free. And it was Borg who fired one on Davis Tope, who got down and made the save. Off the face-off, the Sirens win it. They play it through the slot. Now it's collected by the Ducks. Now the Ducks able to collect it. Wilkinson tries to fire a shot towards Wellard. That was cut off by Kenyon. Good defensive play. Gallagher keeps it in on the far side. Tries to dump it back in. Newmark's there. Arps as well for the Sirens. There's a big battle now. Now the puck finds its way to Wilkinson, who fires, and that goes wide of Wellard. Now the Sirens able to chip it out. Ryland just cuts back, plays it behind Davis Tope, and the Ducks, they look to clear. Armour now finds the puck on that left wing, takes the blue line, gets a shot towards Wellard, that goes wide to the right. Prosick now picks up the puck, tries to feed it towards the slot. And Parrington got on the end of it, but not enough power, and Wellard gets down and makes a glove save. Up the face-off. Sirens through Dowd, was picked off by Rama. Goes up to Cameron at the blue line. Now Cameron skates it in down that far corner. Now feeds it across the slot, looking for a Ducks player. There's no one there. Now there's a battle. Carson's there. Parrington keeps it in. Prosick will go down, pressure Dow. Dow tries to wrap it around the boards, but it's kept in again from Cameron. On that far side, Parrington now collects it for the Ducks. The captain still got it. Spins and turns. Goes up to the blue line. Cameron now. Just plays it down low, looking for Rama. Couldn't get on the end of it. Down for the Sirens. Just backhands it out and they exit the zone. Ducks doing a good job to pressure. Trying to dump it back in. Parrington does well. 2-on-1 Parrington. Roberts, though, collects it now. Little backhand pass finds Bikini. He looks to just dump it in. That's cut off by Johnson. Messina. There's a battle centre ice. The Ducks are Johnson, who jumps up and gets a stick in there, but the puck goes out of play. 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the first period. The Sirens leading 2-1, and the shots on goal 14-4. As Newman and Edney at the face-off. It's won by the Ducks. And they just dump it in. Caruso plays it off the end boards. Out to that far side. And now Edney would collect it, go through centre ice. Plays it out to Bikini on the right-hand side. Bikini gets a shot towards Davis-Tope. Edney's there, there's a rebound. And Davis-Tope gets the glove on it. Covers up. See how quickly it can change from one end to the other. Sarah Edney with speed through centre ice and then finds Bikini. A face off to the left of Davis-Tope. Jackwoods and Edney will battle it out. Edney wins that one. Bikini was looking for Roberts, but that's cut off. Now the Ducks can go forward. Roberts does well. Nice shoulder to shoulder on Yates. But Yates collects it and dumps it in now. Caruso, the goal scorer, finds Roberts, gives it back to Caruso, just fans on that. Now the puck finds Edney. He goes down that right wing. Will take the blue line. Edney tries to get a wrist shot towards Davis-Tope. That goes wide. Now the Sirens trying to keep it in. Down in this near corner. Newmark now finds Edney. Edney now feeds it back towards the slot, looking for Newmark, who couldn't get on the end of it. And the puck goes out to centre ice. Arps now for the Sirens. Finds the blue line. Just ekes her way through, fires on Davis-Tope. That goes high and wide. Big opportunity for Arps late in the period. The Sydney Sirens continue to pressure. As bodies collide down near the Ducks bench. And Arps, who had that big opportunity only seconds ago, will now head to the penalty box. So the Melbourne Ducks, with 48.9 seconds remaining in this first period, have a big opportunity to tie the game as they go on the power play late. Depending on what happens in the next 48 seconds, we'll start the second period on the power play as well. We'll have a face-off to the left of Wellard. Parrington and Brunt will battle it out. The Sirens win it. They try and exit the zone. They do through Roberts. Great work from Rama. Keeps it in. Just dumps it in behind Wellard. Prosek does well on the forecheck. Just cuts that one off. And we have a deflection. And Alalakari showing some good hands on the Sirens bench. Grabs that puck and we'll have a face-off. Prosek wins it, finds Cameron. Cameron up to Carson at the blue line. He dumps it towards Prosek, who has it now. Prosek finds Cameron. Prosek has it now, fires a shot towards Wellard. That goes wide to the near side. Rama does well, keeps it in the blue line. Dumps it down to Parrington. Parrington now heads up to the blue line. Finds Carson. Carson with a nice pass to Rama. Couldn't get a handle on it. Gets a backhand shot towards Wellard, who gets down and saves Parrington. Dumps it off to Carson. Carson gets a shot, but that ends the first period. between the Sydney Sirens and the Melbourne Ducks. And after 20 minutes, the Sydney Sirens lead 2-1 over the Ducks. The game started to open up. They do lead the shot count 15-5. This is the Australian Women's Ice Hockey League Finals. We are Sportscast Australia. We'll have a short intermission and we'll be back for more action the second period. Stay with us.
We can do better than this, right? Wouldn't you rather be at Archie Brothers, sipping on a cocktail, while owning your friends on the Dodgems? Or drinking one of these, winning one of those, or those, and coming in first? Ugh. How about eating this, zapping that, and dancing the night away? Join us at Archie Brothers for the fun we'd all rather be having.
Be entertained at the District Docklands. With over 30 food and dining options, 15 entertainment choices and international brand shopping, there's enough to keep you entertained for hours.
Explore the outdoor undercover precinct and experience everything the district has to offer.
Like carving up the ice at O'Brien Icehouse, arcade fun at Archie Brothers, or catch a movie at the state-of-the-art Point Cinemas.
Eat, play, stay, shop at the district. Find out more at thedistrictdocklands.com.au.
Nestled in Docklands, O'Brien Icehouse is the coolest destination to show off your moves. Families, friends and groups of all ages can enjoy the perfect day out with our public skating sessions running daily. We'll see you on the ice. O'Brien Icehouse.
Welcome back to O'Brien Icehouse Arena. This is the Australian Women's Ice Hockey League finals in the second period between the Melbourne Ducks and the Sydney Sirens. Exhibition game. About to have puck drop here for the second period. We are Sportscast Australia. I am Andrew McDougall, and we have puck drop. Edney just lifts it and dumps it in for the Sirens, with the Ducks on the power play, which they ended the first period. The Sirens out shooting the Ducks 15-5 in that first period, and they do have the 1-goal lead. A goal from Ava Caruso on the power play for the Sirens. Cameron now for the Ducks in the defensive blue line. Skates down that right wing and chips it in, and then goes to chase the puck. Kenyon's there for the Sirens. Gets held up, does Cameron, and the Sirens able to clear it off the boards all the way down to Davis Tope. Parrington finds Prosek. It goes through centre ice. Prosek now just chips it in and will chase after it. Kenyon's there defensively for the Sirens. Just wraps it around the boards and able to clear. 5 seconds remaining on the Arps penalty. As Arps steps out of the box now. Mendham. Still got it, Mendham. Tries to play it off the boards. Arps. Straight out of the box, just couldn't quite handle that one. Arps will go off for a change. Now the Ducks just chip it forward. Parrington just tries to stick that one down, couldn't. Now the Sirens, they'll look to break. McKowen now plays it, looking for Newmark down that left wing. Messina for the Ducks has had a great game for the Melbourne Ducks. Number 22. Roberts. Bit of a battle in the neutral zone now. The Sirens looking to go forward. Mendham for the Ducks. Just backhands that one. Messina was chasing after that. Couldn't get onto the end. And now the Sirens looking to go forward. Just gets held up on the blue line, does McKowen. Mendham now for the Ducks. Good pressure on Caruso. And have a penalty. Mendham does well for the Ducks and draws a penalty on Ava Caruso, which I believe was for hooking. So the Melbourne Ducks now, they started the second period on the power play and they will go back on it now, looking to even this game up at 2-2. Great job from Britt Mendham. Bikini and Parrington face off to the left of Wellard. Sirens win that one. Edney now just lifts it and clears it. Just a real smart play from Edney just to lift it up and over the Ducks players. Now it's kept in by the Sirens, and they try to get a shot on Davis Tope. Rama trying to find Cameron. Pressured down low. Bikini does well. Edney now over in that far corner. Backhands it up to the blue line. Herring dumps it back down to Edney. Edney cuts back. Still got it, Edney. Now spins again. Just loses the handle on the puck. Pressured off it by Parrington. Now the Ducks on the power play. Prosek just tries to go across ice, but that's cut off by Bikini. So the Sirens doing well on the penalty kill here. Georgia Carson now. Plays it out to Prosek on this left-hand side. Parrington enters the zone, just holds it up on the blue line. Tries to play it across to Carson. Carson has it now with time. Looking for options, Carson. Just fires one across the slot. Body's there. Cameron now. Does well. Cameron in behind Wellard. Still got it, Cameron. Loses the handle on it. Now the puck goes against the netting. Now Rama up near the blue line. Plays it across and finds Newman, who fires on towards Wellard. There's a rebound opportunity. Rama gets there, backhand shot. Goes off the netting as Wellard gets down and makes the save. 2 big saves from Naoka Wellard for the Sydney Sirens. With 20 seconds remaining on the Caruso penalty. Mendham. Messina skates in with speed. Just protects the puck with the left hand. Goes in behind Wellard. Plays it up to the blue line. They get a shot on towards Wellard off the right pad save. Ryland now gets the rebound and fires it wide. Gallagher couldn't find a teammate as the penalty expires. Now Caruso straight out of the box. Gets a pass from Badui, but the delayed offside. They let it go. Mendham now enters the zone for the Ducks and fires one towards Wellard, and Arps gets in and blocks that one. Gallagher on that far side, pressured off it by Newman. Newman trying to backhand it out of the zone as the Sirens able to get it out. Relieve some pressure. As the Ducks now, Ryland takes that blue line, has time. Fires one, a wrist shot towards Wellard. That goes wide. Cashin's there as the puck bounces off the end boards. Fires on Wellard, who saves. So the Ducks have come out strong to start this second period off the back of starting the period on the power play, then getting another one. The face off to the right of Wellard, Jackwitz and Edney. Scramble. Johnson has it now for the Ducks. Fires it into the slot, looking for a teammate. Yates thought Jackwitz was going after that and left it. Now the Sirens have time. Edney finds Bikini. Bikini looking through centre ice and finds Horvat now. It's the puck now. Herring collected the puck and just offside with the Sydney Sirens. It was tight. Edney and Jackwitz again. Jackwitz wins that one and squirts right out. Edney might have got a bit of that off the face-off. Now the Sirens try a little backhand shot on Davis Tope. That was Bikini. Edney now has it. Spins in behind Davis Tope, behind the net, down low, feeds it in front. There was no one there. Now the Sirens from the defensive end. Herring straight through centre ice. Johnson picks that off. Herring collects it again on that far corner. Pressured by Johnson. Held up down behind Davis Tope. Still got a Herring. Backhand shot towards Davis Tope. He makes a good glove save. .14.05 remaining in this second period. Big chances either end. They have a face off to the right of Davis Tope. Brunt wins it for the Sirens. Trying to find after the blue line, but Parrington, the captain for the Ducks, collects it. It's the zone, just loses the handle and kicks it between the skates and couldn't regather. Parrington pressures Brunt though, loses an edge, goes into the boards. Cameron. He's looking for Crawley. Beat Crawley, now Arps for the Sirens. Finds Kenyon. Kenyon able to exit the zone and Cameron just dumps it back in. Arps. Still has it. Finds Kenyon. Parrington now on the right hand side looking for a teammate on the blue line. Carson now just finds it and fires one on. And Wellard got down with a nice left pad save. Brunt. The Sirens keep it in through after the blue line. And there's a battle. Down low behind Davis Tope. Mendham. Able to clear it out. And now the Ducks, they'll race forward. But Roberts does well. Beats Newman out to that puck. Now the Sirens trying to get it out of their end. They do now. Icing is waved off. As Newmark does well to get down there. The Ducks don't have control and it does exit the Duck zone. Roberts now just plays it off the boards. It's cut off by Ryland. Ryland just cuts back. Plays it off the boards and Roberts collects for the Sirens, so the puck's held in. Messina loses a stick, drops to the ice. They feed it back in front. Caruso now at the blue line, gets a wrist shot towards the net. Ducks bodies in front. Roland does well with the skate. Gallagher now trying to play it off the end boards to clear it. They can't. Borg now has it. Couldn't quite feed it in front now. The Sirens. McKowen does well. Strong. Wins that puck, but the Ducks now through Gallagher. Finally able to exit their zone down that right-hand side. Just losing an edge. Where the Ducks and now the Sirens can go back the other way. Borg. High slot shot off the bar. Doesn't go in. They beat Davis Tope. Blocker side. Off the crossbar and out. Big opportunity for the Sirens. The puck's still in. Bikini jumping up for the Sirens, but the Ducks able to clear it out. Bikini now has it. Takes the blue line. Gets a shot on towards Davis Tope, but Johnson's gets the legs in the way. Bikini has it down low now. Tries to feed in front. No one there. Bikini now. Backhands it up to Dowell at the blue line. Little wrist shot from Dowell. Can't get through the Ducks' bodies and Harrington collects it. Looking for Prosic. Putting it on the end of it. Prosic does well now. Just dumps it in. The Sirens will go on the attack again. Dowell chips it forward. Bikini. There's a battle down this left-hand side. The Ducks win out. Harrington, centre ice. Edney does well to get a stick in and a second diving stick. Great work from Sarah Edney. Johnson now. Backhands it, gets it out of the zone. The Sirens will have to retreat to the offside. Dewey still has it, but Dewey just chips it and chases it. Harrington pressured by Badui. Badui does well. Just holds Harrington up at the end boards, and there's a battle. Stringer's down there as well. Schmitz is in there for the Sirens. The puck is not coming out. Now it does. Passion able to get it out. Johnson backhands it, looking for Prosic. Prosic now just chips it up, trying to exit the zone. They do. The Sirens, they've got it again. Brunt. There's a left-hand shot, was trying to cut back in. Prosic now does well, swings and turns in that corner. The Sirens forechecking pressure. It's just relentless in the last few minutes. The Ducks finally able to get it into the Siren zone. And once again, it squirts out. Badui now able to find time, trying to get a shot off, but can't. Johnson pressures Badui off the puck and loses an edge. Great defensive play from Johnson. Badui now in this near corner. Pressured by two Ducks. Johnson, once again, doing the mountain of defensive work. After the blue line. Tries to wrap it around the boards, doesn't get enough on it. Cameron gets held up by Mahoney. The puck bounces up in the air and Newmark couldn't control it. And now the Ducks. That was Yates trying to exit through centre ice, couldn't. And the Sirens, once again, they dump it in. Cameron just holds up, looking to set something up. Looks for Cashin. Couldn't get a handle on it. Forecheck of the Sirens, keeping it in the Duck zone. Newmark now down low. It's got Borg in front. Spins around Davis Tope, looking for a teammate. Now feeds it up to the blue line. They fire Roberts. Fires that goes wide to the left. Arps now gets a shot towards Davis Tope. His body's there. No deflection. Newmark now finds it. Big block by Carson in front of Davis Tope. And the Ducks are able to finally clear it. Cashin now battling here on the Ducks bench. Now Roberts. The Ducks through Cameron now. Takes the blue line, looks to cut back into the slot area. Gets taken down, no whistle. Cameron wanted a whistle. Now Roberts finds Newmark. Fires a shot towards Davis. Tope gets down and just paddles that one away. Georgia Carson now for the Ducks. Finds messing up. Great job from messing down low. Has Menden, but couldn't find Menden. Ryland couldn't cut that one off now. Horvat for the Sirens. Tries to get a wrist shot towards Davis Tope, but Ryland does well, gets back and covers. Edney at the blue line. Big slap shot towards Davis Tope. That goes high and wide. Mendon now for the Ducks. Messina takes the blue line. Just holds it up. Looking for a teammate. Backhand at the Gallagher. He's got time and space. Fires towards Ryland. He gets the right pad save. Caruso collects the rebound. Exits the zone, but Ryland is there. Gallagher plays it over to that right-hand side, and Mendon will chase after it. Dow finds Caruso, just loses the puck. Edney's there. Great hands from Edney, able to gather. To find Schmitz. Gallagher's there pressuring. Gallagher does well. Parrington now. Trying to clear it. Parrington gets it now. Parrington still got it. Loses the puck. Now Badui. Looks a feed in front. There's a backhand shot towards Davis Tope from front. There's a rebound. Scrambling bodies. Sirens couldn't get another shot on net. Ryland in that corner. Spins. Turns. The forecheck from the Sirens has been relentless. They feed into the slot area. Schmitz couldn't get a shot away. Clearing now. In the far corner, just cuts back. Looking for a teammate. Tries to backhand it into the slot area. And the Ducks trying to exit the zone. They can't. And they do now, finally. There's a forecheck and pressure from the Sirens. Been relentless. 5 minutes remaining in the period. No goals in the second period. Now Roberts with speed. Looks to cut back in and get a shot on Davis Tope, but a good stick in there by Stringer to break up that play. And the Ducks, they still can't exit the zone. Stringer now trying to backhand it to exit. There's a battle down in this near corner. Newman's in there as well for the Ducks. Arps now comes away with the puck behind Davis Tope. Spins and fires one on Davis Tope. There's a rebound, then it goes in. It's Borg on the doorstep. Able to get the rebound and get it past Davis Tope. And the Sirens, they get the only goal so far in this second period. They lead 3-1. Just relentless pressure from the Sirens on the forecheck. And they were able to get one past Davis Tope. You could feel it was building. The Ducks just unable to exit their zone. And repeat entries from the Sirens. They take a 3-1 lead. Now, what can the Ducks do to answer?
Sydney Sirens extend their lead. Goal coming from number 96, Jess Borg.
Arps now for the Sirens. Finds Bikini and Horvat just dumps it in and will chase after it. Stringer collects it for the Ducks and just wraps it around the boards, but it's cut off by Edney. Edney now looking for a teammate in front of the net. Spins around behind Davis Tope. Tries to find Arps, but Arps was just jumping up and a puck beats Arps and exits the zone. Stringer now. Edney. Chip it forward. Bring it for Horvat. Johnson cuts that one off. Horvat now lifts it in. Schmitz just cuts back in the corner. Finds Badui. Badui's got time and space. Fires, but a good save from Davis Tope. Straight at the logo. Arps now in that far corner. Jackwitz wins it for the Ducks. Johnson will chase after it. As Schmitz goes to ground. And we have a whistle. And Schmitz not happy with Johnson there. So 3 minutes remaining in the second period. The Sirens will go on the power play. So the Melbourne Ducks, after they started the period strongly, the Sirens able to get on top. And They lead the shots on goal now, 23-11. Edney. Brunt with time behind Davis Tope. Feeds into the slot. McGoney trying the one-timer. Couldn't quite handle it. And Cameron plays it off the boards. Messina now with speed. Collects it. Cuts back in to the slot. Backhand shot towards Wellard. It comes off the post as a rebound. And Wellard makes the save. Mendham sliding in off the rebound. It was a play from nothing. Messina with speed and shot off the upright. Mendham couldn't find the back of the net. Off the face-off, Newmark plays it to Pekini. Takes the blue line and gets held up by Cameron in that far corner. And Cameron does well. Newmark finds a puck now. Gets in front of the slot where Brunt was. Couldn't get enough on it. Pekini finds Newmark. Newmark goes across to Edney. D to D. Fires one towards Davis Tope. That goes wide to the right. Glove side, Davis Tope. Newmark has it now with time. Lays it off to Edney. Edney fires a wrist shot towards Davis Tope, who saves off the logo. Newmark. Edney. Another wrist shot. That gets deflected by Mendham off the glass. The Ducks trying to clear the zone. They can't. Bikini now. Sirens keep it in. Fires one towards the slot. No one's there. Brunt now has it. Wrist shot. Big block by Carson. The Ducks trying to exit the zone. They can't. Sirens. It's relentless pressure. McOney now fires a wrist shot towards Davis Tope. Gets down and saves. Right pad save. Newmark. Tight angle. Couldn't get a shot on goal. Edney now down below Davis Tope. Just tries to lift a cheeky little backhand. Goes high into the netting and out of play. 1 minute 16 remaining in the period. 16 seconds remaining on the Johnson penalty. Has a long shift for that penalty unit for the Melbourne Ducks. And the Ducks clear it. 10 seconds remaining on the penalty. Herring now collects it for the Sirens. Can they get one last attack? Badui. Jackwitz though cuts that one off. 1 minute remaining. Herring now takes the red line. Now the blue line. Still got it, Herring in behind Davis Tope. Feeds it in front, looking for a teammate. Beats everyone. Goes out to the neutral zone. Badui just chips it in and will chase after it. Why not if you're the Sirens? A forward check is working well. Roberts at the blue line. Just chipped it down to Schmitz. He tries to play it through the slot area to find Badui with 7 seconds remaining in the period. Now the Ducks, they'll just chip it forward. Jackwitz has it at centre ice. And that'll do it. After 2 periods of play here in this exhibition game between the Sydney Sirens and the Melbourne Ducks. The Sydney Sirens lead it 3-1. A lone goal for Borg in that second period gives the Sirens a 3-1 lead. And they are leading the shot count 25-13. This is the Australian Women's Ice Hockey League Finals weekend here at O'Brien Icehouse Arena in Melbourne, Australia. We are Sportscast Australia. We'll have a short intermission and we will return for the final period between the Sydney Sirens and the Melbourne Ducks.
We can do better than this, right? Wouldn't you rather be at Archie Brothers, sipping on a cocktail, while owning your friends on the Dodgers? Or drinking one of these, winning one of those, or those, and coming in first? Ugh. How about eating this, zapping that, and dancing the night away. Join us at Archie Brothers for the fun we'd all rather be having.
Be entertained at the District Docklands. With over 30 food and dining options, 15 entertainment choices, and international brand shopping, there's enough to keep you entertained for hours.
Explore the outdoor undercover precinct and experience everything the district has to offer.
Like carving up the ice at O'Brien Icehouse, arcade fun at Archie Brothers, or catch a movie at the state-of-the-art Hoyt Cinemas.
Eat, play, stay, shop at the district. Find out more at thedistrictdocklands.com.au.
Nestled in Docklands, O'Brien Icehouse is the coolest destination to show off your moves. Families, friends and groups of all ages can enjoy the perfect day out with our public skating sessions running daily. We'll see you on the ice. O'Brien Icehouse.
We can do better than this, right? Wouldn't you rather be at Archie Brothers, sipping on a cocktail, while owning your friends on the Dodgems? Or drinking one of these, winning one of those, or those, and coming in first? Ugh. How about eating this, zapping that, and dancing the night away? Join us at Archie Brothers for the fun we'd all rather be having.
Be entertained at the District Docklands. With over 30 food and dining options, 15 entertainment choices, and international brand shopping, there's enough to keep you entertained for hours.
Explore the outdoor undercover precinct and experience everything the district has to offer.
Like carving up the ice at O'Brien Icehouse, arcade fun at Archie Brothers, or catch a movie at the state-of-the-art Hoyt Cinemas.
Eat, play, stay, shop at the district. Find out more at thedistrictdocklands.com.au.
Nestled in Docklands, O'Brien Icehouse is the coolest destination to show off your moves. Families, friends and groups of all ages can enjoy the perfect day out with our public skating sessions running daily. We'll see you on the ice. O'Brien Icehouse.
Welcome back to O'Brien Icehouse Arena for the Australian Women's Ice Hockey League Finals. We are getting set for the third period between this exhibition game between the Melbourne Ducks and the Sydney Sirens. The Sydney Sirens lead the Ducks 3-1 after 2 periods of play. Sarah Edney opened up the scoring in period number 1, the power play goal at 12:14. And then Mendham for the Melbourne Ducks scored to level it up at 1-1. And Ava Caruso on the power play for the Sirens ended the first period at 4:54 to give the 2-1 lead. And in the second period, a lone goal for the Sydney Sirens. Jess Borg put one away at 4:25, and the Sirens do lead 3-1, and they will shoot from right to left on your screen in their white jerseys, and the Ducks in their black and green will shoot from left to right. Parrington now, the captain of the Ducks, feeds it out to that left-hand side to Rama, who just chips it in and chases after it. Ducks still have it, feeds in front. That was Prosick trying to get on the end of that to get it past Wellard. The Ducks, they try to keep it in. Edney, though, looking for Bikini. It bounces off the stick. Carson finds Prosick. Georgia Carson, once again, just backhands it into the Siren zone. Now the Ducks through Cameron. Cameron will just wrap it around the boards, and they make a change, the Ducks. Messina, been outstanding, number 22 for the Melbourne Ducks today. Edney. Arps just feeds it forward to centre ice, looking for Badui. Couldn't get on the end of it. Messina now for the Ducks. They're out to this right wing. Puck goes up in the air and off the glass. Still in play. Schmitz now. Great stick from Gallagher on the blue line. Does well to break up that opportunity. Now Brunt now for the Sirens, trying to find space and time. Couldn't. Messina does well. Gets in and breaks up that play. The Sirens dump it in, but Dewey now in behind the net. So Melbourne Ducks have made a goaltending change with Janelle Carson now in between the pipes. As the Ducks, they try to clear it, and that goes all the way down the other end of the ice, and we will have icing. So Janelle Carson steps in as a goaltender in his third period for the Melbourne Ducks, the former Melbourne Ice player and the star of the gold medal game in last season's AWIHL final series. Have a face-off to the left of Carson. Mendham, the goal scorer, just chips it ahead for Messina, who will chase after it down in that far corner. Tries to hold up and gather the puck, but can't. McGoney now for the Sirens, trying to backhand it out of the zone. Kenyon finds Arps. Arps into the centre ice, finds Newmark. Skates in and takes the blue line, dumps it back to Borg, who fires on Carson. And Carson comfortably glove saves that one. Nice little play from Newmark. Just a drop pass to Borg, who scored in that second period. Jackwitz off the draw, but Newmark feeds it in front. Borg couldn't get on the end of that one, and the Ducks, they do clear it now. Arps. Kenyon. Stringer jumps up, does well. Stringer dumps it into the zone. Cash in for the Ducks. Just backhands it back down low. Arps is there, and Kenyon looking to gather it for the Sirens. Kenyon does now, but a good stick in there from the Ducks. Now Newmark, nice little backhand pass, but it goes through the skates of Borg. Jackwitz now collects it for the Ducks. Loses the handle on it. Borg now just flicks one towards Carson, who gets down and makes a comfortable right pad save. Newmark now just tries to spin and look for a teammate. No one there. The Ducks clear it out of the zone, and they will make a change, the Ducks, as Bikini collects it for the Sirens through centre ice. Now we'll skate out to that right wing, looking to try and dump it in, but Rama does well to get a stick in there. Johnson Spins and turns looking for Rama, but is kept in by Dowell at the blue line. Only as far as Rama. A couple of big defensive plays from Rama. The Ducks get it out of the zone. Rama now, backhand pass, that's cut off. Looking for Parrington. Bikini spins and turns. Now Edney takes the blue line, dekes her way in, loses the handle on it. And just feeds it along the end boards. Herring now has it for the Sirens. Still has it. In behind Carson. With the Ducks, they pressure Herring, trying to clear it. Edney does well to keep it in. Parrington's there for the Ducks. Just cuts back behind the net. Great edges and handles from Parrington. Does well. Finds Prosick. Feeds it forward. Now Rama takes the blue line. Tries to fire one on towards Wallard, but Dowell does well to get a stick in there and deflect it wide. Edney now down his right wing. Up against Messina. Edney does well, wins it. Has a player in the slots. Badui fires on Carson, who gets down and makes a big pad save. A big right pad save from Carson. Schmitz now. Feeds it in behind the net. Georgia Carson will track after it and collect the puck. Finds Messina. The Rama. Just bounces off from skates. The Sirens will reset in their zone. Brunt now finds Schmitz. Takes the blue line, was looking for Badui. Mendham. It's 1-on-4 there from Mendham. He's trying to just chip it in. They keep it in though. They do well. Cameron jumped up to help Mendham. Jackwit's now behind the net trying to collect it. Caruso does well. Ducks keep it in. Gallagher on the blue line. Has Jackwitz in the slot. Robertson and Gallagher lose the puck there. Now there's a battle down at the end boards. Good stick from Jackwitz just to break up that clearance. The Ducks doing well now to keep it in the Siren zone. Caruso bounces it off the boards. Gallagher at the blue line just chips it back in with the backhand. So the Ducks getting some sustained pressure here against the Sirens. Ebony Brunt just skates clear though, good hands. Takes the blue line. Just ran out of room trying to get that wrist shot on goal. Borg now picks up the puck, but it did slide out past the blue line and the Sirens were caught on the delayed offside. .29 shots to 13 in favour of the Sirens. But a strong little period of play there for the Ducks. Just on the forecheck. Getting some pressure on the Sirens. Still very much in this game. The Ducks, the score at 3-1. The puck now slides in behind Wallard. Stringer just wraps that around the boards, and Cashin will chase after it for the Ducks. He's got Arps there as well. Cashin does well. Arps, though, able to get the backhand pass to Newmark, and the Sirens able to exit out of their zone. Down the left wing, Kenyon gets the red line and just dumps it in. We'll wrap it around the boards. Newmark will try and pick it up on the other side. Does now, Newmark. Jackwitz, though, for the Ducks, finds Cashin. Cashin just holds on to the puck and skates clear as the Ducks make a change, waiting for the troops to arrive. Gets a pass off now. Johnson couldn't find the lane to shoot. Still has it, Johnson. Fires one towards the net, looking for a deflection. Wilkinson's there, trying to feed it back up to Cashin. Newmark cuts that off. Crawley goes in to help as well. Arps in that far corner. Feeds it across to Kenyon. The Ducks, they keep it in. Crawley looking for a space, just couldn't quite get around Arps to get a shot on goal. Kenyon just trying to wrap it around the boards to clear it. Georgia Carson jumps up to keep it in. The Sirens get it out. But Newman trying to take it off Borg. Borg still has it. Some good sticks there from the Ducks just to break up that play. The puck is in behind Janelle Carson. Cameron finds Crawley. Newman's in there as well, just trying to chip it forward. Bikini now in the neutral zone. It's pressured off it by Carson. The Sirens, they dump it in and wrap it around, and they chase after it. Horvat collects it now. Bikini has Edney all alone in front of Janelle Carson. That's dangerous. Herring fires one towards Carson. Goes through some bodies. Carson sees it late but makes a good save. Paddles that away to the far corner. Edney now in behind the net. Looking for a lane to shoot at. Just circles back. Fires into the slot. Horvat was there, but a good stick. And now the Ducks will take it away. Prosek with a good defensive play now goes forward. Looking for a lane to shoot. Spins around behind. Weller tries a wraparound opportunity. There's a rebound and Rama gets the rebound and backhands it home and they score. The Melbourne Ducks, they get one back. 11 minutes remaining in the period. Vicky Prosek, a good defensive play in the Duck zone, was able to break clear. Went for the wraparound opportunity on Wellard. There was a rebound opportunity. And Ebony Rama gets the goal. Sirens lead at 3-2. We have a game on here. Harrington now for the Ducks. The captain got plenty of time. Skates free. Feeds it out to this right wing. The goal scorer, the assister, Prosek, tries to get on the end of that one. Gallagher backhands it and chips it into the zone. Harrington, a bit of energy in the Ducks now after getting that goal. That's a big hit on Parrington in the corner. And after scoring the goal, the Melbourne Ducks will go on a power play as Lily Roberts heads to the box. So a big opportunity now with 10:24 remaining in the period for the Melbourne Ducks to try and level this game as we have a face-off to the left of Wellard. Newman v. Edney. Newman wins it. They feed it up to Carson at the blue line. Carson looking for a lane. Now back over to Cameron. Messina. Backhander back to Cameron. Cameron tries to find Carson on that far side. Goes through everyone. And the Ducks couldn't quite keep it in now. Sarah Edney with speed trying to collect. Just worries off Cameron. Cuts back in. Looking for a shooting lane and fires. And that goes high over Janelle Carson. Edney has it in this near corner. Spinning and turning. Looking for a lane to shoot at. Does fire one, but that goes off Janelle Carson into the far side. Georgia Carson now trying to collect it for the Ducks. And finally, Mendham finds Messina. He tries to go around Newmark. And a big collision. And Newmark will be called for tripping on Messina. So a big opportunity now for the Melbourne Ducks, who will have a minute and 10, depending on if they score, of 5-on-3 hockey here. So a big chance for the Melbourne Ducks to try and level this game. The Ducks, they win the face-off now. Messina that drops it back to Gallagher. Gallagher fires one towards Wellard. It goes high and over everyone. Ryland chases after it. Trying to feed it in front. Caruso can't exit the zone. Messina back up to the blue line. They fire a shot towards Wellard that goes wide. Ryland at the blue line. Back to Ryland. Over to that far side, Messina now fires towards Wellard. Good save from Wellard. He gets down with the pads. Sirens can't exit. Ryland at the blue line. Fires one. That hits McOney. Now Newman fires one towards Wellard. Goes wide off the end board. They feed it across. The slot goes past everyone. Messina now in the high slot. Big slap shot off the upright and out. Big opportunity for Messina. Big slap shot from the high slot. Hits the iron. 7 seconds remaining on the 5-on-3. And the Ducks, as they enter the zone, they go offside. 2 seconds remaining on the 5-on-3. A big opportunity for Messina. So the puck hits the iron, comes straight back out. Parrington and Brunt, the face-off. Parrington wins it, feeds it back to Georgia Carson. Looks for Parrington, but Roberts, coming out of the penalty box, cuts that off. Now Parrington feeds it across to Prosek. It takes the blue line, cuts back in. Now finds Parrington. Parrington with time and space, fires and shoots and scores! The captain, Lucy Parrington, comes up big for the Melbourne Ducks. Time and space, sliding in from the high slot. Gets a wrist shot on goal. Beats Wellard, block aside. And we have a 3-3 game with 8 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the third period. So off the back of power play opportunities for the Melbourne Ducks, as we have a timeout called by the Sydney Sirens. The Melbourne Ducks, some power play opportunities, making the most of it. And some sustained pressure, and they get rewarded with the goal through the captain, Lucy Parrington, coming up big for the Ducks here. It's a big opportunity for the Ducks now to finish off their exhibition season with possibly a big win. Not on home ice, because their home ice is Ice HQ out at Reservoir, but they are in Melbourne. So a big opportunity here for a big result in their home city.
In that last play, the Melbourne Ducks scored a power play goal. Number 14, Lucy Parrington, to level the game. 3 goals apiece. There is 8 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in the final period.
So can the Melbourne Ducks continue their momentum off the timeout here from the Sydney Sirens, who would have called that timeout as well, just to sort of stifle a bit of momentum, I think, for the Melbourne Ducks. Smart coaching decision, just to settle things down. As Edney and Jackwitz at the face-off. Jackwitz wins it, but Edney does well, takes over, dekes her way through, gets a shot on Carson and scores! What a goal from Sarah Edney. Off the face-off, wins it, dekes her way forward, goes top shelf, beats Janelle Carson, and just like that, the Sydney Sirens take a 4-3 lead. Well, it's what we've come to expect from Sarah Edney in the Australian Women's Ice Hockey League. It looked like Jackwitz won the face-off, but it might have been Edney pushing it forward. Just watching the face-off from Sarah Edney in this game. It's happened a lot with the pucks just pounce forward. Now the Sirens on the attack again. Newmark just trying to go with the backhand above Carson's glove side. Saves that. Now the Ducks trying to clear it.
Make some noise, hockey fans!
Kenyon to the Sirens. Johnson. Can the Ducks answer? Johnson still has it. Now into the zone and just dumps it back for Newman. Newman trying to fire a shot towards Wellard. Puck is deflected up in the air, drops in behind the net. Arps has it now for the Siren. Can't clear it. Arps goes again. And collects it again. Now the Sirens. They go forward. An opportunity for a shot on Carson. They do get a shot and Carson gets down and saves with the pads. That was Newmark. 7 minutes and 6 seconds remaining in the third period. Sirens leading 4-3. Shot count is 34-18 in favour of the Sirens. A big time goal from Sarah Edney. The Sirens win that face off. in behind the net. Circling around, Herink now has it. Held up by Prosek. Now finds, looking for Bikini. Goes through the legs of Bikini, who now just chips it in behind the net, finds Edney. Edney now. Backhands it behind the net to Badui. Just spins and turns. He's got two Ducks players there and just finds a way to find Edney in this near corner. Feeds it back up to Herink at the blue line. Gets worried out of the puck, and the puck exits the zone, which means the Sirens are caught offside. 6:27 remaining in the third period. The Melbourne Ducks, can they find a way to level this up once again? Cashin and Arps battling on that far side. Arps goes down, and now Jackwitz just cuts back and now finds Cashin. Newmark comes in to help. Jackwitz finds a puck in that far corner. Just feeds it across towards a blue paint. The puck's bouncing around. Yates is there getting a backhander on Wellard, who saves. Puck's just caught in the skates of Caruso. We have a whistle. And it looks like Abby Arps is heading to the bench and grabbing the top of the helmet, back of the helmet. Hopefully Arps is okay after that fall on that far side. 6 minutes remaining in this period. Mendham and Edney at the face-off as Bikini goes down behind plate. Scramble off the face-off. Caruso clears the zone for the Sirens. Georgia Carson now at the red line. Feeds it through centre ice. And it's cut off by Caruso, who dumps it in. And that'll be icing, and we'll head down the other end. Coming up after this game, we do have semi-final number 1 between the Adelaide Rush and the Brisbane Lightning. And you'll catch it all here on Sportscast Australia, AWIHL TV on YouTube. Edney wins that face-off. Goes into the corner. Newman tries to dump it low. Roberts tries to exit the zone, but it's kept in well by the Ducks. They dump it back in. They try and chase after it. It's wrapped around the boards by Roberts. Horvat. It's caught on the blue line by Carson. Now it's a battle. Edney finds Roberts. Bikini just chips it in. Carson can't clear it. Bikini has it now. Puck goes up in the air, and Mendham just gloves it and drops it down the ice and clears. Caruso, one of the goal scorers today. Now Newmark takes the blue line. Just trying to dig away past Parrington, but couldn't. Now Lucy Parrington. Great handles by Lucy Parrington. Now enters the zone and drops it back and finds Prosek, who just fires one towards Wellard. A bouncing puck to the rebound. Opportunity. Backhand from Rama. And Wellard gets down and makes a right pad save. Big opportunity for the Ducks. Just something from nothing. Parrington now finds Rama. Feeds it ahead to Johnson down that left wing. Take the blue line and just feeds it across into the slot looking for Prosek. No one there. The puck exits the zone, so Prosek will have to come out. Now Brunt through centre ice. Just holds on to it. Just chips it in behind the net. Collects the puck herself. Now tries to feed it in front. No one's home. Prosek clears. And Jackwitz on the far side. That's cut off. The Sirens, they play a shot towards Carson. That was from Kenyon. Herink. Cut off at centre ice. Herink now. Great speed. Takes the blue line. Has Bikini in the slot. Just tries to cut back in on the backhand. Feeds it. Shots on goal and it hits the logo. Carson saves the rebound. Great save from Herink. A great shot from Herink and speed, sorry. Great save from Carson. Adriana Herring. Really good play for the Sirens. Speed and the ability to handle a puck from the blue line. Paired up with Arps. Sirens now, Edney behind the net. Gathers the puck. Feeds it in front. There's a shot on from Dewey. Good save from Carson. Now the Ducks, can they go the other way? Ryland tries a chip and chase it. Does enter the Siren zone, but Herring's there again. Great composure from Herring. Finds Arps, feeds it to Edney. He just plays off the boards and exits the zone. Newman now. Just chips it along the boards and will chase the puck herself. Now down this near corner. We'll battle away. Bikini's in there. Caruso. Finds Arps. There's a battle. Edney at the red line will just backhand it in, and the Signs will make a change with 2:26 remaining in the period. Newmark cuts it off for centre ice now, trying to find a lane. Newmark now fires a wrist shot towards Carson, who holds on and covers up that far post. What have the Ducks got left in the tank here with 2 minutes and 16 seconds remaining in the period? Off the face-off is a shot towards Carson and paddles that down behind the net. Cameron now. He's worried off it. As the puck comes out in front, there's a shot on Carson who saves with the right pad. It came from Magoni. Magoni feeds it in front. Newmark's there, but Georgia Carson does well to break up that play. Prosek and Newmark battle. Newmark. Caruso, big slap shot from the blue line, that goes wide. Georgia Carson for the Ducks, finds Rama. He's got Parrington streaking forward, it does well. Now there's a 2-on-1 opportunity, Parrington and Prosek. Got Caruso there, feeds it, tries to feed across to Prosek, there's a bobbling puck. And Wellard does well to slide across with the left pad. Caruso did well not to overcommit on the play. Now the Sirens make a change, which leaves opportunity for Johnson to get forward and fires one on Weller as a rebound. Puck's just sitting there, couldn't get another shot away. Johnson collects, just cuts back in the corner, feeds it across the slot area. Parrington now. Back to Rama. Rama tries to fire a shot on goal. It's blocked by Edney now. Edney's away. 1-on-1 here with Carson. Edney now. Forehand, backhand. Can't get a shot away. And Edney goes down with Johnson, I believe, behind the net. And we have a whistle. As Johnson heads to the penalty box with 45.8 seconds remaining in the period. Sarah Edney was bearing down on Janelle Carson, forced a 1-on-1 opportunity. Tried to go backhand. Sirens win the face-off. Roberts feeds it across. Herring tries to fire it home. Bikini finds a puck in front of Carson, tries a little backhand and it goes wide. Herring now finds Bikini. 30 seconds remaining in the period. Sirens still have it. Georgia Carson for the Ducks. Exits the zone. Roberts collects. 15 seconds remaining in the period. Edney now at the red line. Just holds on, has a look at the clock. Fires a shot towards Carson, and Carson gets down with the pad and saves it. On that far side now, Herring, as time winds down. And the Sydney Sirens in the first exhibition game for the weekend against the Melbourne Ducks. After a terrific goal from Sarah Edney. Just breaking free from the face-off, forehand to backhand and going top shelf. Gets the game-winning goal. The Sirens win it 4-3 here at O'Brien Icehouse Arena. This is the Australian Women's Ice Hockey League Finals weekend We are Sportscast Australia. I am Andrew McDougall. Thank you for joining us here for this exhibition game between the Sydney Sirens and the Melbourne Ducks. Don't go away as a semi-final number 1 between the Adelaide Rush and the Brisbane Lightning. Will not be far away, and it's all here on AWIHL TV on YouTube. Stay with us.
This broadcast is powered by Sportscast Australia.
Time short-handed. Adelaide press. The captain. Great work. Joan Smith with another save. Wrap around. It's in. And now Brisbane are right in this.
Stopped by Crawley. She's
This broadcast is powered by Sportscast Australia.